Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Healings by Francis. This is the weekly card pull for the week of July 4th through the 10th. I'm sorry this is one day late, but like they say, better late than never, right? But I did have plans over the weekend and into Monday, so I was not able to get the time to do the reading, and I always like to have my time to concentrate on the reading and focus on what needs to be done and not rush through it. That way, my messages are able to come out more clear, I'm more focused, and I'm able to center myself into the actual energy, the collective energy that is going on for the week. So let's get started. I will be using 3 decks. The first deck is the Sacred Forest deck by Denise Linn. The second deck is the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle by Kyle Gray. And the third deck is Dragon Oracle Cards by Diana Cooper. So we'll start with the Sacred Forest deck. I call in my angels and guides, and I ask that you help me with this reading. Oop. One wanted to come out even before. Actually, 2 came out, so I'm going to take them. 2. Expansion and joy came out at the same time. I love this. Okay, so I am an Archangel Metatron color healing practitioner too. So I am very into colors, and it's funny because I actually sprayed on myself the Joy Spray. It's actually, the sprays are actually done by Amanda Ellis. She's out of the UK. And I sprayed, one of the sprays that I sprayed before I started this reading was the Joy Spray, and it comes in a yellow bottle. So it's kind of funny that this is Joy right here and the yellow bird here for expansion. So yellow for me is always meaning happiness and joy. So for me, these 2 cards together are kind of complementing each other in the way that this week is going to be important to be. And it's not just that for those of you that might not be in that joy mood, that positive mood, it's going to be important for you to get yourself into that mood. And for others, this is just basically confirming the fact that you're already there. But that joy is going to give you the ability for expansion this week. And if you see the fruit right here, it's like the fruits of your labor, the hard work you've been putting forward. This is the week you'll have the ability to see the fruits of your labor. That expansion will come from being in that positive, joyful place. And it's almost like a place of gratefulness as well, is what I'm hearing. So let me put these 2 cards down. And I did get a new little setup. I hope you guys like it. But I don't know if this is going to fit all of my cards now, because I was going to pull 3 cards here, but I've decided to keep both of them. So I am going to pull a total of 4 from this deck then. So we'll see how that works. Ooh, that one flew out. And there's actually 2 again. Spirit just has a lot of messages for you guys this week. I might actually not use the other decks because I'm getting so many just from this deck. And I was very called to this deck. It was the first deck that I honed my eyes on. And I have a lot of decks. And it just went to that. My eyes just went to that deck immediately. So I grabbed it. So transmutation and healing. And this message going on with this, staying in that positive, joyful place, it's going to give you the ability to expand, to see the fruits of your labor. At the same time, this week is going to be very busy with doing work on yourself and for yourself and towards your path, because this week, the Phoenix rising right here, and I love the Phoenix. The Phoenix right there, the ability to let go, to leave back what no longer serves you, to let it burn in the ashes, and for you to come, rebirth of renewal is possible. And through that, healing, so much healing is going to be coming through at the same time. Because of that transmutation, there's going to be so much healing. And it's almost reverse. Allow the healing. Do the work, and the transmutation. This is going to go hand in hand. So you can look at it this way. You're going to be having, the healing is going to be able to be had because of the fact of you letting go, letting, almost, I'm hearing like an old you burn in the ashes and rise as your renewed self. Wow, this week is going to be, so I don't even know how I'm going to be able to get all these cards in. Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh, that's working. Okay. Now I'm going to pull one more card from this deck because I was going to do 3. Hopefully there's not 2 this time. But although I love the messages coming out together. So. Oh, that one went up and over. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. And the card is activation. Wow. Okay. So we're looking at expansion, joy, transmutation, and healing. Important to stay. Even if you're not in the positive place, the place of joy, there's always the ability, whether it is music that does it for you, whether it is looking around at the beauty that's around you, being grateful for the things that you have, not thinking about what maybe you don't have, but it's going to be very important this week to stay in the place of joy, a place of high vibration, a place of happiness. That is going to be able to give you the ability to have a very big expansion. And I'm hearing the fruit of your labor. You're going to be able to see it. Maybe you have been trying to manifest something and you have kind of been wondering where it's at. I really feel like this week it's coming in. And the healing that is going to be available to you through the transmutation, through letting go what no longer serves you, you will be able to rise, leave that old you, the one that you haven't wanted to be, the one that you've been trying to leave behind, and come out of the ashes a brand new, renewed person. Renewed, I'm hearing soul. It's not even person. It's just renewed soul. And right here, activation. You're going to be having some download this week or an activation, something within you. And I'm hearing something that's been there, that's old, something you don't remember, something coming back, and it's going to be an activation that you have. It's going to be a wisdom. It's going to be a gift. It's going to be something that's coming out of healing is what I'm hearing. So let me put this one right up here. Let me draw 2 cards I'm going to do from the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. Oh, there it goes. Oh, so this is a beautiful card. It's the Merkaba activation. So I don't know if you can read that, but I'm going to put it as close as I can. Transcendence, ascension, you are rising up. And this is what I was trying to say right here. You are going to rise and renewal. You're going to be able, I really feel if you make a conscious effort to be in a place of high vibration this week, you're going to be able to release limitations that you've had on yourself, whether they have been put there by other people or yourself. This is the week that you're going to be able to leave that all in the ashes and come out a renewed, I feel like high vibrational. I just see in my mind's eye this bright light, and that's what I'm seeing. You ascending to this bright light, to this higher vibration. This is a very powerful reading, and I am very excited for everybody who is going to be watching this, because if this finds you, it's because it's meant for you. And as I said, always, if it's not in the week that I'm saying this card pulls for, you see it when it's meant for you. And It's a very powerful week, but it's all going to be hinging on if you can keep your vibration high in gratefulness, in joy, in the beauty that's all around you. You are going to be able to reap the fruit of your labor, what you've been trying to manifest. Let me pull one more card from this deck. Oh, and there it goes. Wow. It's a Orion activation, supernova. Here, let me put it over here. Recreation, renewal. I've been saying renewal has been on my tip of my tongue over and over again. Rebirth by light. Yes, that's what I meant by I just see all this light. It's not like you're going towards the light. It's like a new birth. Like you're going to reap. You're coming out of the ashes. It's almost, you're being reborn this week. This is such a beautiful reading. And I'm so happy to see this reading because whenever I see readings that are just beautiful, it makes me so happy to be able to communicate that message, to be able to give that to all of you, it's almost like I am a person of hope. I always try to live my day every day in a positive place always with hope. And I feel like this reading has given me so much hope, and I hope it does for you too, because I feel so much joy. Honestly, this reading brings me joy. I am excited and looking forward to this week for all of you. And then the last deck I'll be doing is the Dragon Oracle by Diana Cooper. I'm just going to pull one card real quick. Oop, that one just dropped onto the floor, sorry. None of them want to land on my actual table today. They just want to land on the floor. Oh, this is a beautiful card. Royal Blue and Gold Dragon. Oop, I'm trying to get it to focus. Strengthens you to stand in your own power with wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. And I just take this as a confirmation of what I've already said. This week, you're going to have a chance to come out of the ashes and be reborn. I just see such a magnificent, beautiful, bright light. And it's going, and that activation, I said something old, something that you didn't know of, maybe a piece of wisdom. That's what I mean. It's going to give you the ability to give you the strength to stand in your power with wisdom. Exactly like the card says. It's almost like, and I love, see how it says the gold? That's what I see, like a brilliant gold light is what I see in my mind's eye. And you are all going to have the ability, if you stay in this positive place, in this place of joy. If you're not in it now, find your way. Music, art, nature, whatever it is, you're going to have the ability to expand. You're going to have the ability to transmute what no longer serves you. You will heal from that. You will be activated with a wisdom, an old wisdom, something that you didn't even know you had. And you're going to have activations, and those activations are going to be of renewal, rebirth, and just rising up in your vibration, I really feel like this week could be, for many of you, a week of starting on your new path, on a new vision, on something you've always wanted to do, accomplishing it and actually seeing the light, that light, you finally getting into that light. So like I said last week, it's the dark before the light at the end of the tunnel. This is the week. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. So I am sending all of you so much love, so many blessings. I'm so excited for all of you. Remember to stay in that high vibration, and positivity and of love. And I'm sending you so many blessings, so much love.